With Overwatch switching to 5v5, a lot of people are unhappy, so let's cover everything about the recent PvP livestream and delve into the changes. As many of you know, Blizzard recently announced that they will be making rather large changes to Overwatch 2. These changes most notably were changes from 6v6 to 5v5 and a few other character changes as well, which I am overall disappointed with. While I could comment on the character changes, it's really hard for me to determine which characters will be good or not given the fact that we only know the changes of a few characters and the broader concept that we will go into later in the video. Overwatch is changing forever. With the changes from 6v6 to 5v5, a lot, and I mean a lot, of players lost jobs or scholarships. And while I am upset about this, it isn't like I didn't see this coming. Blizzard hasn't shown any care to the path to pro for quite some time, and it shows. Remember that Reddit post we all commented on and they donowalled us? Maxwell had the top comment and a joke comment got a response. It's crazy how I've won more money winning a diamond tournament as compared to achieving a top 3 placement in OD as well. It doesn't make sense to me, as nourishing a consistent tier 2 scene would not only boost engagement for the game and Overwatch League, but also in turn keep the league up and running for years to come. Then again, it is flourishing in Korea due to professionalism, which other regions have been lacking for quite a while now. While times do seem to be changing as the scene ages, I feel as though it was too late for Blizzard to invest resources into. So to wrap this portion up, while I am disappointed about what this means for tanks in their careers, it was never Blizzard's priority. Moving forward, because of this, it is clear that Blizzard is going forward with this change. They have spent far too long developing Overwatch 2 with this goal set in mind that I don't believe it will be easily reverted. With Jeff leaving as well, it seems as though this could have influenced his decision, as he previously stated that 7v7 was too big and 5v5 was too small, but 6v6 was the perfect number. So, if you came to this video and hoped that I proposed that they will revert the change, I am sorry to say that it is rather unlikely. If you are here to argue that this is a good change for the game, I'm here to argue that point as well, not in the sense that it is wrong, but that it is fundamentally not true. So allow me to explain myself. Overwatch was made to be the perfect mix between a MOBA and an FPS. In earlier seasons, this was very apparent, and it was so unique that it not only drew in many players, but also gave people careers. However, as time went on and Blizzard decided to add more characters with the idea of inclusivity in mind, characters were continuously added, Brig, Baptiste, Sig, which ultimately brought the game to become closer to a MOBA than an FPS due to the lack of mechanical skill required to get insane amounts of value. Now, before I get any angry Brig mains in the comments, I just want to say that FPS skills and MOBA skills are very different. In order to get a lot of value in Brig at a higher level in different compositions, you definitely need to understand the game inside and out. However, you cannot argue that she requires more FPS skill than Widow, Ana, or even Lucio to get the maximum value. With Overwatch 2's specific goal of becoming more like an FPS, there are two options: either rework the elements to lessen the impact of the MOBA-sided characters, or take 2 players out of the game. And Blizzard decided to pick the latter option of the two. As stated previously, Overwatch as a game was created with the goal of a perfect mix between a MOBA and an FPS. The off-tank plays such a vital role in defining this, as there is no other game that nails this concept like Overwatch does. Take Zarya for example, a tank with incredible offensive potential that relies on her main tank's aggression to deal even more damage or peel for her backline if needed. Without Rein, her team is susceptible to massive poke damage, and without her, the Rein is extremely weak and prone to an aggressive takedown. Without a Zarya, there is no brawl. Without a D.Va, there is no dive. And without a Sigma, there is no spam. Therefore, we are left with compositions with Ball or a single tank, where the game will presumably lack significantly in strategy, where players will be rewarded specifically in gun skill. While this works in the current market, it isn't what makes Overwatch. In my opinion, taking out a tank almost eliminates the MOBA aspect of the game. Thus, why is this not a good or bad change for the game? Because 5v5 isn't Overwatch. It's a completely different game. So you might be wondering why this video isn't extremely dark or grim, given the fact that we've pretty much just bashed the Overwatch team for their changes. That is because it is unfair to judge Overwatch 2 and the changes they are making, given the fact that it is an entirely new game that will play completely differently. It's like trying to judge how good Advanced Warfare would be when we were still playing COD Ghosts. If you have played these games, you can understand what I mean. While they're still both Call of Duty and still have the same game modes, they are completely different strictly due to movement, gunplay, and the new options at hand. The way the game is played is completely different compared to the past Call of Duties. And while this may have been acceptable for the Call of Duty franchise, Overwatch, in my opinion, is a bit different, as something new isn't coming every single year. Overwatch went from chess to checkers and had the option to go back to the beautiful game of chess, but decided to go the opposite direction and try to go to Twister. Forgetting about a game for over a year and taking an extended amount of time to balance heroes will kill any game, so it seems as though this may be their only option. While I personally don't agree with the direction, I'm hoping for the best as the franchise develops over time. What do you all think of the new changes coming along with Overwatch 2? I'm interested in hearing the opinions of players outside the top skill bracket, as the opinions are fairly negative within the top 500 player base. If you did enjoy the video, please do like and consider subscribing, as it helps out the channel a ton. If you are interested in discussing the changes, consider joining my Discord to not only talk with me, but many other players within the community just like you. You can also talk to me live at twitch.tv/PazSwagger every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 PM EST if you would rather discuss with me live. I'm also doing an Overwatch 2 5v5 playtest on the new workshop code with Outlaws content creators and more tonight at 6 EST. So be sure to swing by my stream if you are interested. That's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. But until next time, guys, I've got to peace out and Paz out. I'll see you in the next one.